the promises made on Firefly Lane remained. Best friends forever.
I so enjoyed this series, and I don't say that to all the girls, okay? I mean, I think it has now surpassed Bridgerton as my favorite Netflix show.
Wow, that's huge.
That's huge. I just started Bridgerton a couple nights ago, and I am so into it.
And they have the Duke, so that's saying something. You've seen him, right?
Yeah, I have.
Hello, where's the hubby? Shh, it's fine, it's all good. Let me ask you, I mean, you're not only a star of the show, but executive producer, and there's so many things to love about Firefly Lane. And I mean, at the forefront, this female friendship that's told in a positive, but yet realistic way. Was that so important to bring that to the screen?
I was just so grateful when this script came to me, because it was just the kind of material I had been looking for or wishing for and trying to kind of put out to the universe to come my way. I just love stories like this so deeply. I'm a big reader. I'm a huge Kristen Hanna fan. And I was just like, oh, this was what I wanted to do next, is tell a story like this that has such a human, relatable aspect to it, but is uniquely about women and their connection and their love and loyalty to one another, and how they kind of lift each other up. You know, it's not catty, it's not competitive, it's sisters, you know? So yeah, it was so beautifully written, and Maggie did such a gorgeous job sort of translating the novel into something to view. And I just couldn't be more thrilled with it.
I just thought it was so entertaining, but also it is so refreshing to see something uplifting because, you know, Sarah, in the recent years, we've seen a lot of reality TV where there's a lot of women tearing each other down. And I mean, it can be entertaining, but it also starts to like be a little soul crushing. So if you can be entertained, but in a positive way with this kind of, you know, female empowerment, I love it.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't believe it when I read it. I mean, I laughed when I read the script. I cried. I had the whole gamut of emotions. And I just loved that it was this story about two women, and that one of the most amazing love stories can be this platonic love between these best friends over 30 years. And obviously as an actor, getting that added opportunity and challenge to get to play someone over a few decades is really rare and was really exciting to me.
I know if you think about Sex in the City, I mean, you know, Big would disappoint her, but Carrie's love of all time were those girlfriends, and that can be so special and told in really unique ways like this show, I think is. And, you know, Katherine, I love that you play a journalist. I mean, you did, you know, of course, in The Ugly Truth, but now you're on air. So let me ask you, what would your character Tully, if she were interviewing Sarah today for the junket, what question would she ask her about Firefly Lane?
Jeez. That is such a good question. I'm stymied. Okay, what would I ask Sarah Chalke, or what would Tully ask?
What would Tully ask Sarah about Firefly Lane?
What would Tully ask Sarah Chalke about Firefly Lane? Tell me, Sarah Chalke, how was it working with Katherine Heigl?
Well, Tully.
It's as difficult as they say.
Tully. It was the most fun. I mean,
I am so curious.
If you had the opportunity in your lifetime to work with Katherine Heigl, Tully, you should grab it. We had so much fun. I mean, it was literally, Katie loves to laugh and I love to laugh. And, you know, I mean, I've worked with actors before who their process is, you know, when they say cut and then they're in character and then there's like a 3-hour lighting setup and they're still in character. I mean, Katie loves to tell stories. I love to tell stories. We had the best time. It felt within a few days that that Katie was just someone I had just known. And I think that for telling a story like this in particular, that's such a gift and so lucky and so important, because we're trying to show this chemistry and this history of since their childhood. And so there was just this, it was fun. We had a blast. And it's also, you know, you're spending long days on set together. So to get to do that with each other was just crazy lucky. And I hope we get to do it again and again and again and again and again.
Me too.
Catherine's died at her own question. You guys honestly are so great. I'm not joking. Duke aside, this is such a great show. I stayed up like 3 a.m. because I want to watch one more episode. And so I finished it, and just congratulations. I love seeing a show like this. It's entertaining, but also empowering and enlightening, and just well done. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much, Rachel.
Really appreciate it. Bye guys. Take care.